Thank you much, Allie. 6:02 is the time right now. This morning, 2 people are critically injured and others have nowhere to live after a catastrophic condo fire in Orion Township.
Now, the condo building went up in flames around 7 o'clock last night, and the sound of that blast sent fear rippling through the community and first responders rushing in to save lives.
It was a scene. I tell you what, the Keatington New Town condos are located right there near Baldwin and Waldon roads. Again, this is in Orion Township. Consumers Energy crews are still trying to confirm if this was a gas leak that actually blew up those 4 units.
Now, 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis has been on the scene all night. And Brittany, what's happening out there right now?
Hey, good morning, Keenan and Alicia. Right now, we have Oakland County Sheriff's deputies just here monitoring and securing this scene. Like you said, we have 2 people in critical condition and no confirmed cause right now, but just take a look at this wreckage here. The first thing I want to show you guys is what I can only describe to you as just a chunk of house. This is what we've pieced together is the front upper floor windows. You can see the shutters, the siding runs sideways. That should be the front of that house. It's all the way here next to their neighbors. You can look at the cars right here with debris laid up on there. And then if you look behind them, there's a chunk of insulation. And then if we just go to the house, still somehow standing, and we are on the side of the house that is the most standing. You can see the other side completely gone. That's the side that exploded, even damaging the house next door with debris all over this lawn. Now, this happened about 12 hours ago, and just take a look at what this looked like right after this building exploded.
Oh God, I hope they got the gas off.
The call about the explosion coming in just before 7 p.m. in the Keatington New Town Association. Neighbors as far as a few quarters of a mile away feeling the blast. The force sending pieces of the condo flying in all directions. You can see a door blown clear across the street. The blast critically injuring 2 people. 2 more originally were unaccounted for, but later rescuers learned they were not in the building. Officials say the explosion originated in one condo, but the force completely taking out the other 3 units. Firefighters working for hours, putting out hotspots. Chief Ryan Allen saying the subsequent fires were gas-fed, but right now there's no official cause to the explosion. Chief Allen suspects a gas leak, but says an investigation needs to confirm it. That's what's going to happen this morning.
In the morning, it'll be a combination effort with the Orion Township Fire Department, the Oakland County Sheriff's Department, possibly the ATF, Consumers Energy, DTE, and any of the insurance companies as well. And they'll start the investigation to try and find a cause and origin for the fire.
As chaotic and scary as the situation was for the area, the Orion Township supervisor saying the people living here didn't hesitate to run out their doors and help.
People are already dropping off clothes and coats and things, and I mean, my phone has been ringing off the hook with people that want to help and take in people that have been displaced. So our community is strong. We'll get through this.
Now, there are several area churches that have opened to help any of the people that are displaced here. Now, coming up in the next half hour, we will hear from the people living in this area who heard and felt this blast. For now, live in Orion Township, I'm Brittany Toulis for 7 News Detroit this morning.
Just unbelievably traumatic, and we're certainly thinking about those 2 people who are critically injured right now. Thank you, Brittany. People living nearby didn't even know what to think when they heard that huge boom from that explosion. And we talked with a man who lives about a mile away.
All of a sudden, just was a very, very loud, thunderous explosion. Shook the floor, the walls. I honestly thought like it was a major like car wreck, like just like right outside the house. I immediately jumped up. My dog, who almost never barks, just started going crazy. Daughter jumped up. What was that? I said, I'm going to go check it out. And I started looking at the ground around my car. And I said, what is all this black stuff? It was like black, charred colored, and kind of a smell like almost like a burning wood. Once I found out it was 3/4 of a mile down the road, I was like, that's insane that it made it all the way to our driveway.
Now, Kevin is a school bus driver, and he tells us this is a really close-knit community, and he knows everybody's going to rally around the victims.
Well, I want to take a moment to share some of the incredible photos and videos you have been sending in and sharing on social media throughout the night. Sean Stevens shared this incredible drone video of the blaze and the smoke billowing high into the air and the lights of responding first responders there. On the ground, Olivia Bloomer took this video of the column of smoke lifting into the air and then wafting over the neighborhood. And here's a closer look from Scully Hersack. You can see the building burning there and firefighters trying desperately to put out the flames. Take a look at the power of the blast. This is just some of the damage there. This comes to us from Nicholas Rabarik. The structure completely burned and the lawn littered with wood and that wood scattered like toothpicks. Stacy Dean capturing the enormity of the blast at the complex as the people there watch firefighters in their desperate attempt to control